It
is
Bachelor.
Yes. Now to the important work.
Oh, God, these are my friend's glasses. I can't see
Professor
anything.
Hoover.
Okay. All right, guys, here's the board right here. So let me tell you what went down last night. Okay, we are going to start with Kenny. Let's find Kenny. This is Kenny right here. Hang on, I'm going to get my pointer right. Okay, Kenny right here was dumped by Crystal, okay?
Oh.
Dumps him. Last night, Kenny kissed 3 girls. Kenny kissed, ready? Bibiana. I can't see in these.
Top left.
Bibiana right there.
Yep.
Then he kissed Jacqueline, who was new.
Newbie.
Right here. Look right here. Okay, to Bibiana. Then he finishes off with Annalise.
Strong!
And they have a little wrestling moment where they wrestle. So only one of these 3, because he's a wrestler, can get the rose, and it goes to Annalise. Now, Annalise started with Jordan. Remember Jordan from the other season?
Middle of the front. Who I am obsessed with. The model.
Come point to me. Where's Jordan?
Jordan. There you go.
Okay. You got to see what Jordan wore last night. So Jordan now is in love with Jenna. Here's Jenna right here. So he wore this get-up last night.
Perfect romper.
Looks like Post Malone.
His nemesis from before was David. There's David right there.
Ew.
We thought it was Connor, but it's David. They look alike. Don't worry about that. So David tries to make a move on Jenna, and he gives her this giant bear or dog or something. And then roll this. Then Jordan gets mad and takes the dog into the ocean and chokes it and drowns the stuffed dog.
No, a huge stuffed animal.
Oh, okay, good.
Every woman's dream. Look at that.
Okay, so he's very upset. Okay, now see that girl right there? They just showed the Jennifer Garner lookalike?
Yes.
Okay, so that was Caroline.
Which could describe many of them.
Okay, where is she?
Second from the top, in the front
Right
row.
below Crystal.
Okay, yes.
There you go.
Okay, so here she is. So she comes on there and she goes after John. Now, John up here hasn't had a lot of girls. John's kind of nerdy, really worth a lot of money, we found out. Okay.
Oh, I like that.
So they go out and they make out, and it is like, this is it. This is the one. Enter Jubilee. Jubilee comes in, swoops John off his feet. He can only give 1 rose last night. He gives it to Jubilee.
I'm always Team Jubilee.
Right, so Team Jubilee there. Okay, here's the thing. So then Jennifer Garner has to go home. Okay, so Garner's out. So the other big thing is, and somebody told me she was in our building, Joanne, I don't know if you can say that she was here, but Tia loved Colton. Colton.
Far left. Yes.
Colton right here. Okay,
Yeah, we know.
so Colton we think could be the next Bachelor.
He's my guy.
He's your guy.
I love Colton.
Remember we did the debate. Okay, so
like
look.
Colton.
So then he thinks he likes Tia, but then Becca comes back. He's like, well, I can't like Tia anymore. Maybe I could be the Bachelor. So then he says, Tia, we can't do this. But then last night, Tia goes to Chris, but then Chris goes back to Crystal. So then now she's like, look, I think I want Colton back. So then last night, Colton says, you know what? I like you again, Tia, in your bikini. That's all she wears. And now Colton and Tia are making out, and they're going to see how it goes in paradise.
The stakes have never been lower. And that was truly inspirational. I love this show. I'll watch it any minute. Good job. Wow.
That's the board right there. Tune in tomorrow. There's another episode.